Rwanda is facing explosive allegations from the United Nations of
The UN, meanwhile, has delayed release of a report accusing the Rwandan military.
However, experts said Rwanda came off worst due to the genocide charge.
A draft United Nations report leaked last month accuses his troops of carrying out mass killings and rapes as they pursued the Hutus into the Democratic Republic of Congo in the 1990s.
Hutu massacres in the Democratic Republic of Congo, as documented in the explosive UN High Commission on Human Rights report that was leaked to Le Monde on August 26th.
The dark shadow of Rwanda's genocide lingers as fresh allegations of mass murder are leveled at the Rwandan government. The charges come in a draft UN report which is set to be released at the start of October. According to the leaked document, armed groups, including army soldiers, killed, quote, tens of thousands of Hutu refugees.
Both President and I are disappointed by the draft of the report that had been leaked. The United Nations is interested in establishing all the facts relating to incidents in the DRC and covered by this mapping exercise.
How can Rwanda be accused, or RPF be accused, or the troops of Rwanda be accused of genocide in the Congo, when, in actual fact, we repatriated millions of Rwandese, the ones they call Hutus?
Le désastre a commencé à partir du moment où il y a eu un retour des réfugiés qui sont retournés au Rwanda et qu'il y a eu un certain nombre dont le chiffre n'est pas connu. On parle de 150 000, on parle de 200 000, on parle de 250 000 et qui, eux, ne sont pas retournés et qui se sont perdus dans la forêt et qui ont été par la suite massacrés. Certains ont pu s'échapper, mais il y a eu un véritable massacre.
The UN has nothing to say about genocide or about Rwanda. They should just keep quiet. In fact, they can't be the ones to, ever accuse anybody for failure or for different things in Rwanda.
Il y a une crise humanitaire ici. Il y a des rapports qui font état de massacres et de violations des droits de l'homme. Cela doit s'arrêter.
Le président Kagame a toujours avoué, il s'est toujours vanté de tout ce qu'il allait faire. Il y a toujours fait. Pour moi, c'est un criminel sans frontières. Le 7 avril 2007, ce sont des aveux qu'il a fait.
Nuko ibihe bihinduka vuba, bigenda bihinduka vuba, ibihe byahindutse vuba, ntabwo ntitwashoboye gukora ibihagije. Umuntu ajya kubamareramo rwose umujinya, bakajyana bakagira icyo bajyana bavanye mu Rwanda, n'abariya bandi baducitse bakambuka ubu bakaba bagaruka tukabakira neza tukabasubiza mu kongera kuba mu Banyarwanda. Ikijya kimbabaza ntabwo twabonye umwanya wo kugira ngo bamwe bo kugera hakurya bajya.
Il y avait un certain nombre de solutions pour ramener les réfugiés rwandais chez eux. La première était de les faire rentrer pacifiquement. Mais nous étions mal placés pour le faire. Donc, nous avons dû nous résoudre à une autre stratégie, les faire rentrer de force.
I don't give a damn. They draw cartoons, they call me Hitler, I know them. I see them, I'm not bothered at all.
According to a Western aid worker, 200 soldiers took part in the massacre. Many died on this bridge. Those living here said the killing went on for 3 days. Residents downstream described the river as thick with bodies. The aid worker travelled the road to Shibunda 2 months later and said the ditches for 20 kilometres were also full of corpses. I wanted to hear the story from those who lived near Shibunda. Constantine Kaliki was there.
Il n'y avait pas le temps d'enterrer les gens parce que la population s'est faufilée, s'est cachée dans la forêt. Il y avait des cadavres qui sont déposés par-ci, par-là dans la rue, et donc dans la forêt, et des cadavres mangés par des oiseaux, et si on a vu d'autres cadavres, et en passant, on a des cadavres.
All the refugees were being in the camp were being killed.
Mzungu led me through the forest to what he said was a mass grave.
Hatukuwa na ile mafikiri ya kusabia watu paski hatukujua kama watasabiliwaka au watasabiliwaka. Si mie mikono yangu hii njoo kunasika mikono yangu. Mie mikono yangu hii.
A leaked report from the UN High Commissioner for Human Rights says that after the 1994 genocide in Rwanda, Tutsi-led Rwandan troops and their rebel allies killed tens of thousands of members of the Hutu ethnic group inside the Congo. The draft of the report states, quote, the majority of the victims were children, women, elderly people, and the sick, who were often undernourished and posed no threat to the attacking forces. The report goes on to say the crimes committed by Rwandan forces amount to crimes against humanity, war crimes, today, or even genocide.
The United Nations has leaked the draft of this report. It has commented on the leaked drafts, which is why we're also commenting on it. And we're saying that we are very seriously considering withdrawing our troops from Darfur, and that we have instructed our commanders to make contingency plans for our troops to come home.
But Karina Tertsakian from Human Rights Watch says the Rwandan government should take the report seriously.
The very serious abuses carried out by Rwandan troops as well as by Congolese groups in Congo in the 90s were well documented already at that time, not only by different UN teams but also by different non-governmental organisations. So to simply deny these accusations in that way is simply not credible.
But the report marks the first time the UN has accused Rwandan forces of deliberately attacking the tens of thousands of Hutu civilians who also had fled. The report provides a stark challenge to the conventional history of the period following the Rwandan genocide and the violence in the eastern Congo, which has been the deadliest armed conflict since the Second World War.